Welcome to To Be Human podcast, episode 29 on communication. Today I want to talk about, communication and, how, ways of communication have changed over time and how it affects us. Because, again, To Be Human podcast, it's mainly like how it's affected us as people, how it affects us, being human, to be human. Um, so yeah, so as get the basics out of the way, language, people have developed, different languages. Some being more based on sounds, like certain sounds and words and sentences and all that. But I guess every language is technically, basically sound based, except for like sign language, which is based on hand movements and all that. But yeah, language and all that, all the different languages is some of the oldest form of communication. And yeah, as in time there would be other stuff like mail for like written stuff, or by word, but that's still ultimately, I guess, language. Someone travels to a place to deliver the word of whatever's going on. But yeah. But in time, communication has become a lot more with technology, which, was one of my previous podcasts. Actually, was that literally the last one? I need to check now. I'm already forgetting. Wasn't that literally the last one? Yep, it was literally the last one. Well, this is a fitting one to follow right after the technology one. So in time there would be, phones, the internet, other modern ways of communication, some by code, Morse code. So yeah, that in time, technology has made it so that communication has evolved. So yeah, like technology helped progress communication. Yeah, but yeah, communication, affects us. Also, miscommunication can, be a great problem. Like when something is miscommunicated, it can lead to bad things. Sometimes just like a minor inconvenience, or it could potentially miscommunication could lead to really horrible things like war, death, all that stuff. Communication is a key part of life, so it's definitely something that has to be done right. Like, say the wrong word at the wrong time, and you can, change, effectively everything. Like, So yeah, not that it's necessarily going to get that bad. Or just, I guess, depends on flow and sway, and yeah, and if someone else can stop the miscommunication before it, or you stop it before it gets out of hand. So yeah, but yeah, communication is a key part of, you know, us humans, all that. Uh, it's a key thing, and we've had many ways to commune, even through art and all that, even music in a way, all different forms of communication, yeah. But yeah, as communication to be used for the right things, and hopefully things won't be miscommunicated, yeah. I don't really have a lot else to say about communication then. Communication is definitely just another one of those things that, you know, has its ups and downs like everything in life. Yeah, and I just want to do every topic I can. So sometimes I have a lot less to say. So yeah, eventually I'll, have other big topics. But yeah, and I guess I covered some of the big ones first, just because they're like, the most, they come to mind first as like the big ticket issues. But now I've like covered a lot of them. It's just small things to talk about in this podcast. But either way, I think I'll conclude it with that communication, uh, as is important. Yeah, especially with the age of the internet, it's important that things get communicated correctly, because things can so easily be taken out of context to make someone seem like they're a bad person when they're not. So someone could take something I said out of context and not, include the full context of what I was talking about. So yeah, and it could potentially, seem bad. So don't always just judge based on what you hear initially. Take a second to actually have a more decent look, because things can go out of context really quickly and spiral out of control. So yeah. So yeah. Just take a second though, critically analyze things, and yeah. Either way, I think I'll do it for this podcast episode. So thank you all for watching, and see you on the next podcast episode. Peace and thank you.